Hey there, welcome to the video. Now, what if I told you there's a simple, low competition Amazon KDP niche that's generating up to $81,302 per month from one seller right now as we speak? Yes, you heard that right. That's over $81,000 in monthly profits from just one book in one niche. And no, it's not complicated or requires years of experience to learn how to design and create these books. Now, before we get started, if you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed about creating your first low or medium content book, don't worry, I've got you covered. My KDP Royalty Roadmap is a step-by-step guide designed to help beginners publish their very first book from start to finish. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave the link down below. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online, whether it be through Amazon KDP or other online businesses. So if this sounds interesting to you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get started. So what is this niche? Well, that would be the bill payment logbook. Now, these books are flying under the radar while generating massive profits. There are books in this niche that are making anywhere from a few hundred to a few thousand per month, and in some cases over 5 figures per month. And the best part is they're incredibly simple to create. In fact, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can start making this book so you can get in on the action and start making sales for yourself. I'll even show you how to find even more targeted keywords for this niche so you can take out the guesswork when it comes to creating the title, the subtitle, and those backend keywords that's used for Amazon's search algorithm. Now, if we take a look at this niche on Amazon, the bill payment logbook, I'm using a free KDP tool extension from the Chrome web store called Titan's Quick View, and it basically gives me a lot of information when it comes to KDP research. So it gives me a niche score, total results, because if you notice with Amazon, it just has over 10,000. It's more of a general results. But with Titan's Quick View, it actually gives you the exact total results. So 13,416, the exact matches, which means how many books are ranking for this keyword in their title. So that's 3 out of 16. How many books are independently published in this niche? It also gives you the average bestsellers rank at 206,000. as well as average reviews and the average price at $7.34, as well as some more information that's very useful when it comes to KDP research. Now, to give you an idea what I look for when I'm trying to validate a niche and see if there's potential for profits here, I look for 3 simple things. Number 1, I'm gonna look for competition. And the way I do that is I'm looking for search results that have about 1,000 or less, because this is going to tell me that the competition is not so high. So I'm going to have a decent chance at trying to get my book ranked on the first page of Amazon without having to use KDP ads. Number 2, I'm looking for demand. There's no point putting up a book in a niche that no one cares about, no one's going to buy, and there's no demand. So in order to find demand, I'm looking for 3 or more KDP books that have a bestsellers rank of 300,000 or below, because this is going to tell me that these books are selling right now at about 1 book per day, which means that people are looking for these books and people are buying them, which means that there is some sort of demand here. And number 3, I'm looking for a niche score that's provided by Titan's Quick View that basically validates my step 1 and step 2. And I'm looking for a niche score of at least 50. So back here on Amazon, if we apply those 3 steps that I'm looking for, the first one is going to be the search results of about 1,000 or less. The first thing that we're going to see is total results here, 13,416. That's a little bit high, but I'm going to show you exactly how to go about this. But let's go ahead and go through steps 2 and 3 real quick. For the step 2, we're going to want to go through the first page of Amazon and look for 3 or more KDP books that have a bestsellers rank of 300,000 or below. And so the first book that shows up is a monthly bill payment checklist bill tracker notebook. If I hover over it, it's going to say under publisher, independently published, which is exactly what I'm trying to look for because it's telling me that this is a KDP book. We can see that it has a bestsellers rank of 44, which if you plug into a KDP book sales calculator like this one, that's going to be an estimated over 1,000 sales per day and over 30,000 book sales per month. And if you add that royalty calculator in there with all the information already filled in, that's over $2,700 per day in estimated royalties. And get this, over $81,000 per month, every single month in estimated royalties. So you can see how powerful Amazon KDP is and why people want to produce low and medium content books, because this is the potential of Amazon KDP. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it is possible. Now, the next book right here, if I hover over it, same thing, independently published with a bestsellers rank of 4,579 and the bestsellers badge, as well as the previous book with the bestsellers badge. So right away, I already know there's a ton of demand for this niche because the top 2 books are KDP books and they have the bestsellers badge. And look at their rankings. This one is not a KDP book because under publisher, it does not say independently published. However, it looks like it and it's doing very well with the bestsellers badge. So that's good to see. Now, the next one after that, independently published with a bestsellers rank of 354,000, just above that 300,000 that I'm looking for. But this book is also selling very well. And then we have this book right here, independently published with a bestsellers rank 186,000. So that's already 3 books that satisfy my step 2. But I always like to look through the entire first page of Amazon just to see how much demand there is. The next one right here, 47,000, 50,000, 38,000, 30,000, 52,000, 246,000. And so we can see there's a ton of demand here for this niche. And if we scroll all the way back up and look at the niche score, well, that's validating what we're seeing with the demand because it's giving us a niche score of 69, which is quite high, even with the total results of 13,416, which basically means that there's a lot of competition here, but there's also a lot of demand. And so if you run into this issue, which is going to be a common issue, all you have to do is something called niche down or find a sub niche within this category. Now, the easiest way to do this is to actually just click on the Amazon search bar because it's going to give you these options, which are search suggestions on Amazon. And you can go ahead and go look through this. These are going to be sub niches. This is what's considered niching down. Now, another way that you could go about this is to use a tool like Publisher Rocket. Now, the great thing about Publisher Rocket is they have this reverse ASIN lookup, which you basically just grab the ASIN or ISBN of any book. So for example, let's go ahead and grab this one right here, this best-selling book. Go back into Publisher Rocket, paste it, click Go Get 'em Rocket. And what this is going to do is it's going to show you all of the keywords that this book has ranked for on Amazon. And here are all the keywords here. You can basically go through every single one. So with Publisher Rocket, it's going to give you some columns here, the average sales, the searches per month, and the competition score. And what you're going to want to look for is when you click these magnifying glass icons, you're going to want to look for 2 green boxes here and a high average monthly sales. And once you do that, you're going to find more keywords and possibly more niches or sub niches within this category that you can go after that's not going to be so competitive, but is still going to have that demand. So you can just keep clicking. So as you can see right here, we're getting close because we have a great amount of searches for these keywords, but the competition score is yellow. So it's okay. I mean, you could try it, but I'm really looking for green and green. And right here, we see 10 pages worth of keywords. So you could just keep going until you find these keywords that you want. And so I've already seen 2 right here. Monthly payment bill logbook. As you can see, 2 green boxes, 428 number of searches per month, 35 low competition, and then a high average monthly sales volume. So this is a great tool to find a lot of niches, a lot of targeted keywords for a book that you're creating. And you can even export the list and analyze it even further on another spreadsheet. So if you want to check out Publisher Rocket, I'll leave a link down below. Now I went ahead and did that search of monthly bill payment logbook on Amazon, and this is what it showed me. Total results 612, which is well below that 1,000 or so that I'm looking for. So that's a great sign. We see the exact matches, 9 out of 48, 30 independently published books here. The average bestsellers rank is 203,000 and the average price $8.13 with a niche score of 76. So even higher than the previous niche of bill payment logbook, which was 69. Notice 13,000 search results. This one is 612. The only difference is that this is a monthly bill payment logbook instead of the more generic bill payment logbook. Now, if we go through the first page here, we're going to see very similar books to the previous niche. We have the bestseller right here. So that's good to see. The same one right here, 4,579 BSR, independently published with the bestsellers rank. We have another one right here, 321,000 BSR, 119,000 BSR, 52,000 BSR. These are going to be pretty much the same type of book in the previous niche. So we see 52,000 BSR, 50,000 BSR, 47,000 BSR. So an incredible amount of demand here for this niche. So this is the process of niching down, finding a sub niche. This is the one that you want to go after, is the monthly bill payment logbook. Now, if we check out the listing here, we can see that it has the #1 bestsellers badge, but it only has a 4.3 out of 5, which I would expect it to be a little bit higher than that. The majority is a 5-star, but as you can see, 7% is a 1-star. So I'd be interested to see what those 1-star reviews say. Now, $7.99 for the paperback. This is the very typical type of pricing. 128 pages, and it's sized at 8 by 10 inches. Now, if we scroll down to look at the A+ content, this is where publishers can add more information about their book in this section right here. So as you can see, here is kind of like the interior of the book, and we can see that it's been filled in. So it gives the customer an idea of what it looks like when you're filling in the interior, but we can also see the interiors of the book, which gives us a good idea of how to create this type of book if we want to get into this niche. As you can see, another type of interior and another page of the interior right here. So I'm noticing different types of interiors that you put together that create one book. Now, if we go to the customer reviews just to see what they're saying, everything's pretty good, except right here where they say they feel the content is too detailed and involved for their needs. So they're saying this is way too detailed, way too much information, way too much to keep track of. So if you create a book, maybe you can try to make it not as detailed, make it more simple, more streamlined. And that's something that you can grab from the reviews. This is an easy way to try to make your book better against your competitors. Now, the fastest and easiest way to make this type of interior is to go to Creative Fabrica and just make a search for something like bill payment Canva, because we're going to look for an interior here that's Canva editable. That is a key. And you really want to look for something that you can edit, because you just don't want to download something from Creative Fabrica and then upload it without making any kind of modifications. So for example, this one right here, this is a budget planner bundle Canva template. So it's going to include the budget planner, savings, and bills. So we can find the interiors here that we want to use and make edits to it. So all you have to do is download and then upload it onto Canva. You can also find something like this, where this is a editable KDP interior where you can edit it on Adobe Illustrator. So it's a fully vector and editable PDF. So this is another thing that you can do, but I like to use Canva because Canva is free. Now, once you have this opened up on Canva, it's going to look a little something like this. It might be colored, it might not be colored, but since we're making a KDP book, usually to keep your printing costs low, you want to make this black and white. So the first thing that you want to do is make your entire project black and white. So you can just do that by changing the color to a more grayscale type color. And then we can just take things out if we don't want to use it. So there's budget planner. You can edit everything here that you see. So the dots here, if you don't want them, you can go ahead and take it out just like that by clicking on them and then deleting them. And you can change anything that you want here. You can change the fonts. And then when you get to the first one here, yearly net worth tracker, you can change anything here. As you can see, I can move all of this, and then I can also go ahead and delete columns and add columns. And then same thing with the monthly net worth tracker. You can change all of these. You can change the font to something else if you want, just like that. So you want to download an interior from Creative Fabrica that's Canva editable. And then on Canva, you want to make as many modifications as you can so that you can make it original and you can make it something that nobody else has. Now, once you're done with your book and you've chosen your pages and you put it all together, you can just save it right here by downloading it as a PDF print. Choose all pages, and then you can choose RGB if you have the free Canva. If you're paying for Pro, use CMYK. This is the better option, and then hit download. Now for the cover, you're going to want to go to Amazon KDP's cover calculator, where it's going to ask you the binding type. So this one is paperback. Interior type is going to be black and white. Paper type, white paper. Reading direction, left to right. Measurements, inches. Trim size, we're going to do 8.5 by 11 for this book. And then the page count, let's say it's 120 pages. And then calculate the dimensions. And what you're going to want is this number right here. It's going to be 7.52 by 11.25 is the full cover. These are the numbers you're going to want to put into Canva to create this cover. You can also download the template so you know how to design the cover correctly and where the parts of the book you want to stay away from for the printing process. Now here's the template right here. I'm just going to put it top left corner and drag it all the way to the bottom like that. So this is how we're going to build our book cover. What I like to do is put the transparency almost all the way down so I can barely see it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just lock this into place so it doesn't move. Now we're going to go ahead and build. So the first thing that I like to do is I go to elements and hit a shape, and then I'm going to put a spine that extends past this border right here. And I'm going to go ahead and extend it beyond the tops and the bottoms of the page. I'm going to go ahead and color this black for now. Now what I want to do is I want to download one of the pages of the interior to showcase it on the book cover. So here it is right here. So we're just going to go ahead and put it on the right hand side. This is going to be the front cover. And then I'm going to just do something here where you edit, add a shadow, and I'm going to put a glow on it. And then I'm going to extend it to fit most of the page, just enough for a title on the top. Now once I have that, I'm going to go to text, add a heading, and we're going to name this the monthly bill payment logbook. And then we can change the font type. So find something that works well for the book that you're making. So we can go ahead and just place it at the top here. We can play around with the spacing. So I like to put the spacing down like this to kind of squeeze it together. And then we can just resize it to how we like. We can put it right here to kind of go over that, or we can place it anywhere that we want. And then we want to make sure that we don't put anything here on the barcode. What I like to do is for the back side, I like to put a couple pages of the interior. So for example, let's say these are the pages of the interior. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it 4 times, and then I'm just going to space it out just like this. And this would be what I usually do for my books, so that the customer can get more of an idea of, oh, there are 4 pages of the interior. Then here's the cover. Now I'm going to delete this part, and I'm going to color the background a different color, maybe something like this. And as you can see, you can build a book cover pretty fast once you get the hang of it. And it doesn't have to be that fancy. This book cover is going to work well because that's just what it is. It's going to tell the customer exactly what's in the book. You don't need to be fancy with a logbook. So this type of book cover is going to work very, very well. Now, all you need to do is hit share, download as a PDF print, and then use RGB if you have the free version of Canva. CMYK is the better option, but you need to pay for Pro for that. And then just hit download. Now, if you want a more full in-depth tutorial, a step-by-step roadmap on how to create your first low or medium content book on Amazon KDP, make sure to check out my KDP royalty roadmap, which is gonna do exactly that for you. If you wanna check it out, I'll leave the link down below. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell, as well as follow me on all my socials at JeffSetLife. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.